What's up guys? So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make an outboard shock mount for your 3rd gen 4runner. So this process is pretty straightforward. As you can see, I'm kind of just getting a piece of cardboard and cutting it bit by bit to try to get it to where I want it to be. And then I did a rough sketch of the actual plate that's going to stick out of the mount that I've kind of seen online that people are doing. So what I'm doing here is, in order to bend this metal, it's pretty thick. I think it's 5/16. You have to make a little incision with the saw wheel, and that will allow it to be hammered into place. And you kind of just have to take your time, get a couple hits, and then see if it lines up with your template, and then put it back on the vise, hit it some more, make sure you don't have anything laying around on the table because it'll fall off. As you can see, everything on the freaking table is jumping around. Now, once you got it all tacked in, you want to kind of make sure that everything lines up. I know they say to angle these plates in a certain direction. I don't really know if that matters so much, but you kind of just want to make it to where the shock is in not a bad spot when it's bolted up. Oh, don't clown on me now. I know these welds probably aren't up to par with people that have been welding for years, but I'm a beginner and put a lot of metal in there, so I think it should be pretty structural.
So that's the outboard shock mount for the 3rd Gen 4runner. Basically, there's a couple of reasons why you would either want to do this or not want to do this. You would want to do this if you want to increase stability on the highway, which is what I have noticed that it did. I think it kind of acts like a sway bar in a sense, where it kind of makes sure the body doesn't roll around, because I think it's more the shocks work better if it's, straight up and down as compared to, like, at an angle. So when you hit a bump, it's actually, keeping it straight instead of just on the side, which is not really ideal. You probably wouldn't want to do this if you want more travel, which a lot of people care about if you're off-roading, especially. When they're at an angle, it actually drops down more compared to when it's straight up and down. I haven't quite figured out how that works, but that's what they say. I think with the stock shock, you would be losing an inch of travel downward. Obviously, upward, I believe, would be the same. Maybe not. I could be wrong. It could be both up and down, but either way, you will lose that. So if you're all about trying to get the most out of, a shock, you probably wouldn't want to do it strapping down. But I think one of the pros of this shocks is that I have noticed that it seems to go, straight better, if that makes sense on the highway. Bumps kind of have less of an impact on it. Another thing is when I would hit a bump, you can kind of feel the tail wag a little bit in the back. I think that's gone away a little bit, but it's still there. I also have a PCK kit and an adjustable panhard, which is also helping that. Yeah, let me know if y'all want to see more of the 4runner build. It's my 2000 4runner limited 4-wheel drive. Yeah.